A lot of people have asked me for some triangle choke escapes, and they want to see that. I showed one on volume 2 that I really like. That's my favorite one. I use it gi, no gi, but I'm going to show you some other ones that I use, and this is by no means comprehensive or complete, but they're just some ones that I've used in the past. It works really good for me. I'm going to pass it on to you. Matt gets me in a triangle. First thing you need to do and need to understand, he gets this sucker locked. You don't need to be down like this. See, it's even hard for me to talk because I'm down. What you want to do is you want to be looking up, just like this, and get up. All right. Some guys will put their knee in their butt right, or in his rear end right here to keep them up, because I'm just trying to keep this passageway open. So my favorite move of all time is what I like to do is, if this is here, he gets this across, it's too late, it's in. I take this and I put it up on his knee, and I get my fingers right into his knee right here. And from right here, what I'm going to do is I just fall to the side. I fall to the side, put my face on the ground, and then all I do is I start bouncing, and I start pulling, and I bounce, and I get that sucker open. One more time, he gets me, he starts to go, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. This immediately goes here, and I get my thumb in so he can't start pulling this back down. So I'm right here, I fall, and I just start hopping up and down. Do that about 3 or 4 times. Generally, you're going to have good luck with that one. That's my man. He's got my arm over to the side. I'm in trouble. What I want to understand, though, is I don't want to get my arm over here. That takes a little bit for him to get all that right. And while that's going on, I have all that time that I can escape. So here's an easy one that you can do. Just don't get put in the move. Get out of there. And it looks like this. He's getting me. Look, it's coming up. I know. I immediately start standing up, put my head straight down, and just start backing out like this. Notice how I put my head right here, and I start backing out, just like a swimmer. So you want to get your head right in between your arm here. One more time. Matt starts to get me. Oh, I know it's coming. I come up high, get up on my feet, start backing out, and try to get your head out of there real fast. That one works pretty good too. You just got to get going and get on with it. Another thing you can do, I like this move a lot. I'm right here, he goes and gets me. Immediately this is caught. What I want to do is I put this hand right on his bicep, because I don't want him grabbing my head, and I don't want him bringing this over. So this goes here, this other hand comes up, and I grab him on the shoulder as best I can. Now he's going to try to pull this arm over like this. See how he tries to pull? He's going to try to get that. As he does, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my elbow to his leg, and I keep good posture. As he does it, I come up with this leg, and I start to look back at the skull and break it open. One more time. So I'm going to do it a little faster, but I'm here, good posture, push, and I use that elbow to pop his leg off of there as I'm looking up at the sky. I don't want to be doing that right here, because it's not going to be enough for me. So one more time, he goes and gets it. I immediately go here, I come up. Now I put this here, and I start to pull, and as he tries to pull it over, I just look back, coming up at this angle, popping his leg off. This hand here will allow me to come over. That one works good in gi, no gi. It's a very interesting one, and you just have to have good posture to do it. Now, this one's a spinning move. So I'm right here. He's got this on me. I immediately, again, instead of going here, I come up, I drive, and I put my hand right on the ground. As I do that, I just start to come around to the side, and I break open his guard, and I keep coming around. This one you want to get a move on, because if a guy locks that in, you're not going to be able to do that. So I'm here, whenever he goes to get me, I drive up, and I just start spinning, and I lay my weight on him. And I keep coming around and getting him. So you want to do that fast. This one's going to be controversial, but I don't really care, because I use this and I like it. Which is better, to be put in a triangle or an omoplata? I was always told never wrap your leg, or never wrap your arm around his leg, because that could get you put in an omoplata. And quite frankly, I think it's easier to get out of an omoplata than it is a triangle sometimes. But here's a little trick for you. he goes to get me. As he does, I take this arm and I wrap it just like this. And I sit up and I grab the other side. And now what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep space right here so that he can't clasp that on me. He's trying real hard, so now he goes and thinks, omoplata, freeze. As soon as he opens his leg, I feel it, that's the time to go. Put this hand on the ground, I spin around and I come up on his knee. From right here, I don't let him hook this up, I just fall back and put him in a knee bar right here. So I keep going, try for knee bar. If I miss it, oh well, but I just want out of the triangle. So one more time, he's here, I go, he gets me, I wrap and I grab. See how I sit up? Now he's got some options. I'm looking at him. The minute he goes, I spin around. From right here, I just come up. If I don't get it, and I'm in an omoplata, well, I can do a lot of different things. I can simply stand up and yank it out as well. So I like my chances getting an omoplata put on me as opposed to getting the triangle. Now some of you might argue that point, but give it a try. If you're getting caught in triangles all the time, why don't you give it a wrap and see what you can do. The last one I have for you. This is for all you MMA guys out there. I don't do this in class. I don't let my students do this one. It's kind of dangerous. But you know, MMA guys, it doesn't really matter. Do whatever you want. So, the MMA version of getting out of the triangle choke. He's got this on me. I drive up, I grab the back of his head, get it to the top, start pulling, and I open him up right there to get out. So I give him the can opener. Can opener in jiu-jitsu class is very dangerous. People get hurt with it all the time. I don't recommend it for teaching your guys in class because you're going to start losing your training partners that way because people's neck gets hurt and they don't do it as easy as they could. But MMA guys or even guys who don't care, this is the move for you. So one more time, he puts it on me. I drive forward, get up over him, get my body under him, grab the head right here, start pulling his chin. I promise you, he'll open that bad boy right up and you'll get out of the triangle. It's kind of mean, but very effective.